Well, COVID has many of us turning to our phones for entertainment, watching artists work from home on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Now, some people are finding inspiration taking up painting or woodworking to alleviate stress. I stopped by Woodcraft of Boise, where anyone can take a class and create something new in today's Made in Idaho.
Keep them on this first setting just fine without worrying about it.
It's a Saturday night in Boise.
Nice and slow, just get it warm.
Masks are on, guests are socially distanced, but inside this art class, real-world problems soon slip away.
Getting them out of the house and getting them into another place, they get to turn off their cell phone, they get to kind of not worry about that low level of stress that everybody's just been under for this last year, and then come in and do something that's fun.
Monty Eldfrick is the owner of Woodcraft Boise.
Certainly a lot more people, are at home.
He says after a year of lockdowns and abundant screen time, people are ready to stretch their legs and their creativity.
People, I believe, are desiring community in a different way than maybe they used to.
Before the pandemic, classes like this one on epoxy were about 60% full. Now they're on a wait list.
I would say we're at about 110.
Obviously these boards are not prepped. That's okay because we're practicing.
Would-be artists tired of watching and ready to start doing.
Maybe see some projects that they'd like to tackle that they're seeing on social media or on the internet or something like that.
Inspired by social media accounts like Jess Crow's Crow Creek Designs.
I grew up in very, very remote Alaska.
An Alaska-based online influencer in the makerspace world, Crow has more than 135,000 followers, all watching her every post.
I love teaching. I love building and I love making, but the sense of satisfaction that I get from teaching people to do their own thing.
It'll settle and shift, and that's why you want to work sections.
At first, the pandemic slowed her in-person teaching abilities.
Still been able to embrace an element of teaching through virtual shows.
Now she's back in the classroom.
We've seen a huge uptick in the maker community of people reaching out and going, I've been watching this stuff for 2 years and now it's time for me to do it.
Crow says she's used to working around health concerns. She spent years living with a rare genetic disorder.
Affects my joints and my collagen tissue.
And says art is a form of therapy.
Being able to create when you feel trapped in your body is a great way to free your mind.
She teaches her followers to work alongside their limitations and use this time to tap into their inner artist.
You guys getting the hang of it? No. Looks like you are. Okay, so if you want to learn more about Jess and all the work that she does, or even if you want to try it yourself, I have all that information online. That's at idahonews6.com. She's very talented.
Yeah, she looks very talented, and that was some beautiful stuff there.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Is this
very
something?
Sparkly.
Is this something you'd say you can try at home?
You can, but you want to make sure that you, if you want to try these woodcraft techniques, you want to get proper instruction from pros like Jess and Monty. You want to use protective equipment. She was very adamant. Wear gloves, and you want a well-ventilated room. So if you want to learn the basics, you can sign up for a class. And so, head to this story on our website. You can get a full schedule. Like I said, there's a wait list. People are excited to do this.
I can imagine.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to turn to weather now. You were saying this is art that you could do, Rachel. Just
that
play
is
around
art I could do.
with some colors, some glitter.
Yep. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to do happy little clouds or anything. You just get to kind of splash it on there and then dry it with a hairdryer, right? I can handle that. Okay, not just a hairdryer. It's a little more complicated than that, but it looks like fun. Great story, Kristen.